Imagine walking into a living postcard where every stone seems to hum with stories. That place is Valletta, a tiny capital perched on a rocky peninsula in the middle of the Mediterranean, between two deep harbors on the island nation of Malta. Famous for its golden Baroque buildings, grand churches, and dramatic sea views, Valletta feels like a stage set from another era, but it is a lively city where locals live, work, and meet over coffee. The history here is bold and cinematic. Founded in the 16th century by the Knights of St. John after the Great Siege, Valletta was built as a fortress and a showpiece of power. Palaces, auberges, and ornate churches were raised quickly on a tight grid of streets, and the city still carries that tightly planned order. During World War I, Valletta endured heavy bombing and earned the rare honor of being awarded the George Cross for bravery. That mix of grand ambition and survival gives the city a proud, resilient feel. Step into the streets and you notice the compactness right away. Valletta is small, walkable from end to end in under an hour if you hurry, but you will want to move slowly. Limestone buildings glow honey gold in the sun and throw long shadows in the late afternoon. Narrow lanes open to secret courtyards and sudden vistas of the sea. Balconies with wooden shutters, known as gallerias, add color and character. The soundscape is church bells, seagulls, and conversations in Maltese, English, and Italian. People here are friendly and direct. Cafes buzz with regulars sipping strong coffee, and evening brings relaxed dinners where people linger over seafood and plates of stewed rabbit, a beloved local dish. Valletta has a Mediterranean climate. Summers are hot and dry, with clear blue skies and temperatures often in the high 20s to low 30s Celsius, perfect for swimming and outdoor dining. Winters are mild and wetter, but still pleasant compared with Northern Europe. The best time to visit is spring or autumn, when the heat eases and the city is lively without the crowd crush of midsummer. Even in winter, the city has atmosphere and cheaper rooms, but pack a light rain jacket. For a 5-minute visit on screen, focus on everyday life as much as monuments. Valletta is not just a museum. It is a capital where government offices sit in centuries-old buildings, where students study, and where arts festivals animate the streets and theaters. Street markets and small shops sell local crafts, Malta pottery, and sweet pastries. Maltese cuisine reflects layers of history with Sicilian, British, and North African notes. Be ready to try pastisi, a flaky pastry filled with ricotta or peas, ideally with a coffee on the side. Must-see places are close together. Start at the upper Barrakka Gardens for a breathtaking panorama over the Grand Harbour and the three cities across the water. From there stroll the narrow streets towards John's Co-Cathedral, whose velvet interiors and Caravaggio paintings surprise many visitors with their richness. The Grand Master's Palace and the National Museum of Archaeology add context about the Knights and Malta's ancient past. Walk down Republic Street to feel the city pulse, then descend the saluting battery to hear the cannon at noon and watch the traditional maritime activity below. For a quieter moment, explore the tiny churches and hidden chapels, or take a short boat trip out to the blue waters around the harbor. Practical tips make a trip smoother. Valletta is compact, so bring comfortable shoes and a water bottle. Sun protection is vital in summer since stone streets reflect heat. Many signs are in English and Maltese, and locals often speak good English, but learning a few Maltese words earns smiles. Public transport connects Valletta to other parts of Malta, though taxis and rideshares are available. Parking in the old city is limited, so if you have a car, plan to park outside and walk in. Currency is the euro, and credit cards are widely accepted, though small vendors may prefer cash. In terms of safety, Valletta is one of the safer European capitals, but standard precautions apply. End your visit with a sunset on the waterfront, where the light makes the limestone glow and the silhouettes of forts remind you how strategic this little city has always been. Valletta is compact but endlessly rewarding, a place where history and daily life fold into each other. It invites you to slow down, listen to its stories, taste its foods, and watch the sea that has shaped it for centuries. Whether you come for a museum, a meal, or simply to stroll, Valletta leaves a strong, warm impression that lasts long after you leave.